Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
A mother is suing over her son's fatal beating outside of school. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories. The mother of a student who was fatally beaten outside Rancho High School is suing the Clark County School District. 17-year-old Jonathan Lewis was beaten in November 2023 and died 6 days later. His mother, Melissa Reddy, filed the lawsuit Wednesday against CCSD and the owner of the property where the beating took place. LVRJ breaking news reporter Katie Futterman explains.
The beating took place outside of Rancho High School, and she's accusing the school district of negligence and wrongful death, as well as the property owner, saying that they should have had a better sense of what was going on their property and knew that it was a fight location.
CCSD did not immediately respond to a request to comment, and efforts to reach the property owner were unsuccessful. Las Vegas's mayor backs a nonprofits program aimed at tackling the homelessness crisis with golden tickets. Review Journal Cynthia Puga has more details.
That's right. Mayor Shelley Berkeley calls the homelessness crisis in Las Vegas an existential issue.
It's dangerous, it's unhealthy, and it just is no place for human beings to be.
To address the crisis, Berkeley touted the Golden Ticket program from Vegas Stronger at an event on Wednesday. The Golden Ticket is a voucher that homeless people can bring to Vegas Stronger's downtown location for food and other assistance in exchange for learning about its services. Ronald Kennedy says he fell into homelessness after his wife died, but Vegas Stronger helped him turn his life around.
When we're out there and we're begging for food, we don't have hope. Vegas Strong gives hope.
An annual census found the number of homeless people in southern Nevada rose 20% last year.
In Business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The largest individual shareholder at Wynn Resorts buys more of its stock. Billionaire Tilman Fertitta increased his stake in the company this month to roughly 12.3%. Last month, Fertitta stepped down as CEO of his company, Fertitta Entertainment, LLC. He is also the owner of the NBA's Houston Rockets and 3 Golden Nugget hotel casinos in Nevada. President Donald Trump picked him to serve as the next U.S. ambassador to Italy and San Marino. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Reaching the mid-60s tonight as the clouds clear out, looking at an overnight low of 66 degrees by 6 a.m. Expecting a hot end of the week tomorrow with sunny skies and a high of 97 and low of 68. Then a little reprieve from the sun on Saturday with partly cloudy skies, high of 92 and low of 65. And for Sunday, we're finally falling back down into highs in the 80s for at least the next week. A sunny end to the weekend with a high of 89 and low of 63. In your 7 at 7 lifestyle news, after Lee Canyon said this week that it would extend its ski season due to several late-season snowstorms, the resort announced that it will wrap up its winter season this weekend. The resort received more than 60 inches of snow in March and early April, but it said in a news release that it will end winter operations on Sunday, April 13th. Lee Canyon first announced on Tuesday that it would continue winter operations through April 20th. It says visitors can now buy season passes for the 2025-2026 season, which include access to 11 resorts, including Brian Head in Utah.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Golden Knights game against the Kraken is currently underway, and with 4 games remaining, they await news of which team they may face in the Stanley Cup playoffs. With a Kings loss and a Vegas win in regulation tonight, the Knights could clinch the Pacific Division, which means they would almost certainly be the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Potential opponents include the St. Louis Blues or Minnesota Wild. If the Knights fall to second in the division, they'd host the third-place Oilers, barring a major surprise.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. 4 months ago, quick thinking by teachers and staff at one Valley school saved a student's life. She'd collapsed in the classroom. Review Journal reporter Anaya Collins tells us what happened.
Finn was turning in her homework when she collapsed on the classroom floor. Teachers at Las Vegas Academy of Arts jumped into action and saved her life, performing CPR and grabbing an AED.
We worked together as a unit. Everybody had, a place in my room that day.
Finn is just 15 years old. After waking up in the hospital, she learned she suffers from CPVT, a rare heart condition where adrenaline throws her heartbeat out of sync.
So without the AED, CPR wouldn't have been enough to get me out of that ventricular tachycardia, and I would have stayed in cardiac arrest.
Her heart stopped for 7 minutes. It was the AED and its nearby proximity that saved Finn's life.
I had no symptoms before this event. It's clear that most people that die due to my disorder is because they had no symptoms.
They rolled Finn over. I went, "This is not a seizure," in my head. And I turned to our school nurse to say, "Is the AED on the way?"
The Nevada legislature is working on the Smart Heart Law. The new bill would require AEDs to be accessible on all high school campuses. For now, Finn is just happy to be back in school, having already learned one of life's most important lessons.
Man, live life in the present, because no matter how healthy you are or how much you prepare for the future, one day you could just fall down on a biology classroom floor.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Anaya Collins.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NHL playoffs are fast approaching, and the quest for the Stanley Cup is wide open at Sportsbooks, where 10 teams have odds of 12-1 or less at the Westgate Superbook. The Stars are 6-1 favorites to win the title, followed by the defending Stanley Cup champion Panthers at 7-1. The Golden Knights are the 8-1 third pick to win their second title in 3 years. The Avalanche, Hurricanes, Maple Leafs, Jets, Lightning, and Capitals are all 10-1, and the Oilers are 12-1.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Members of the media got a sneak peek at the Wizard of Oz experience coming to Sphere. LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katsoulias was there and shares the details.
Wizard of Oz at Sphere, opening August 28th. We got a taste of this masterpiece on Tuesday afternoon during a presentation by Sphere officials and Google AI, who is partnering with Sphere and Warner Brothers to create this magnificent theatrical experience. You will see very large, very expanded scenes that you know so well. They've added characters that were in the original script that they couldn't add in the original 35mm film. It's going to be something special, and we just got a very small sampling. Watch for more of this on August 28th.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.